hearty welcome to one and all present here. At the very first, I would like to wish you all a very happy Independence Day. So, it's been 73 years gaining the precious independence from the Britishers. Of course, now we are free from the clutches of the imperialism, and it was only possible by the freedom fighters' struggle. We know that many of the brave freedom fighters, they served for the nation, they died for the nation, they fought for gaining the freedom from the Britishers. And after gaining the freedom, it was not over. Later in 1950, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the chairman of drafting committee, framed the fundamental rights and duties of the constitution of our motherland India, keeping common man's life in the mind. And of course, that day on 26th January 1950, every year 26th January we celebrate as Republic Day. We know that August 15th Independence Day, January 26th Republic Day and October 2nd Gandhi Jayanti. They are all celebrated as national festivals of our country. We all are of course proud to say we are Indians. But are we following the duties which we need to follow as a citizen of our country? Or saluting the national flag, saying national anthem only on the Republic Day or Independence Day is known as nationalism? Is it known as patriotism? Or is it the devotion to our mother India? There are people standing the border and protecting our nation from the other countries. They dedicate their whole life for the nation. The farmer, the hero of our country, who is serving the food across the nation, he is dying today due to hunger. When all these are happening, what are we doing? Let me only tell you what we are doing. We are just creating the hashtags Save Farmers in the Twitter or any other social media platform. And according to us, that is also known as patriotism, that is also known as nationalism. Many of our ancient rulers, they constructed many of the buildings, monuments, historical places such that they're not found in any other country across the world. But what are we doing? We are just polluting the environment. We are just trying to damage those monuments. In ancient times, many of the people across the world used to come to Nalanda University of our India. But now, people from India are traveling to various other countries of the world in order to complete their higher education. And after all such things, we expect for a developed country. And we say ourselves responsible citizens of the country. Responsibility of the citizen of country is not so huge. Just we can bring small changes and correct some of our mistakes which we are doing at present. Right from our school days, we learn that we need to save water. But what are we doing? We still maintain that same carelessness, but people across the country are facing the drought situation, even now in some of the regions of the country. Let me speak a few lines about Swachh Bharat, a beautiful dream of Mahatma Gandhiji, the father of our nation. We say that we need to keep our country clean, but before that, think a while. If we keep our house clean and our surroundings clean, and if it is maintained by the people of our area, won't the area be clean? And if the same thing is followed by many areas, won't the city be clean? And if same thing is followed by many of the cities, won't the state be clean? And obviously, if it is followed by many of the states of the country, then definitely our country will be clean. Why? Won't it? Let me talk about the present scenario. The pandemic which has spread across the world, none other than COVID-19. Than the first wave, the second wave was deadly and dangerous, and now they're saying about the third wave. And when the second wave spread across the country, many of the people could not afford the oxygen cylinders or the beds. Many could not get themselves admitted to the hospitals because there were no beds. And when the situation was a little recovered, when people were let free, they did not maintain the rules. When it was slightly unlocked, when the rules were little free, we forgot to wear the mask. And many of the people go to picnics, tours and for the entertainment and enjoyment. But is it the time for that we to enjoy and we need to get entertained? I said it's just a small thing that we need to correct in ourselves. And only then we can expect for a developed nation. We blame the government or some political party in some situations. But before that we need to question ourselves, are we right? Why? Because a leader is not suddenly appeared. He is one of the person who is chosen among us. He is one of the common man. There's a very famous saying in Sanskrit, Yatha Raja Tatha Praja. When the leader is good, obviously the citizens will. In the same way, when the citizens will follow the rules and regulations and when they are sincere, obviously the leader will be. But advice what I want to give is, if we can't protect our nation, then we do not have any right to destroy it or spoil it. Remember, when you're not having capability of creating something or protecting anything, you're not even having the right to destroy it. Last but not the least, before ending my speech, I would like to say you something. Remember, you are said to be an Indian, not when you are in India, but when India is in you. Now question yourself, is India in you? Is India in your heart? Well, I would like to end my speech by thanking all the viewers, listeners and the audience. It was my pleasure having all of you here. Once again, I wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Jai Hind.